Red Bull teammates Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez are now emerging as F1 title rivals, having already won one race apiece in the 2023 season. Christian Horner has risked the wrath of Max Verstappen by refusing to make the Dutchman Red Bull's #1 driver. Tension is building behind the scenes between Verstappen and teammate Sergio Perez, and Horner is going to give both men a fair chance of winning the Drivers' Championship. It's round 2, Horner declared when quizzed on the prospect of Red Bull employing team orders. "We've got two very mature drivers. They've worked together and they've worked well together. Previously, we just discussed the race, and this scenario before the race and said, look, you're free to race today, but the rules of engagement are team first and respect each other. Respect the cars you're driving. We want to bring the maximum points, and they've done that." Although the matter was squashed last season, the relationship between Verstappen and Perez remains frosty following the drama at the São Paulo Grand Prix. Perez allowed Verstappen to pass but was under the impression that he would be permitted to reclaim his spot should the Dutchman fail to make progress. Verstappen failed to give Perez 6th place and instead found himself under fire from his angry teammate, who declared the incident shows who Verstappen he really is. Yet Verstappen was keen to defend his decision-making, alluding to qualifying in Monaco when Perez crashed and prevented the Dutchman from starting ahead of him. "I don't need to say where it was," Verstappen said sneeringly following the conclusion of the race in Brazil. There were also further problems in the final stages of the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix when Perez questioned why he was told to drive slower than Verstappen during the final laps of the race. Horner has since moved to clarify the ordeal, insisting there is no problem between the pair. Of course, the team's interest is to maximize the points, and whatever point you feel that you may have a reliability issue, then you obviously manage that, Horner added. Inevitably, Max said on the radio that the point for the fastest lap meant a great deal to him and there was no reason for us not to let either he or Checo have a crack at it. The duo will be back in action this weekend when they head to Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. Verstappen will be looking to oversee vast improvements following his last visit, which saw him retire from the race while Checo finished in second behind Charles Leclerc.